The exploration of Mars bears great significance in many respects. There might once have been liquid water on the Martian surface, providing an appropriate environment for the development of life. Furthermore, the planet might be suitable for establishing human colonies. Traces of Martian water and life have been intensively sought since the 1970s. The first photos of Mars were taken by the American Mariner 4 space probe when it flew by the planet in 1965. Mariner 9, launched in 1971, was the first spacecraft to enter orbit around another planet. Between November 1971 and October 1972, it took over 7,000 photos of the Martian surface, atmosphere, and moons. It discovered several terrain features such as dry riverbeds, canyons, and the 25-kilometer-tall Olympus Mons, the tallest volcano in the solar system. During the years of the Cold War between the US and the Soviet Union, space exploration played an especially important role in the competition between the two superpowers. NASA, the US space agency, succeeded in delivering the descent modules for the Viking 1 and 2 space probes, while similar attempts by the Soviet Union remained unsuccessful. The Viking probes examined the atmosphere, climate, and surface for years. They also searched for traces of life, but the results were inconclusive. The next generation of instruments to examine Mars were Mars rovers. The Pathfinder space probe, which carried the first Mars rover, landed on Mars in 1997. Although the vehicle was designed to function for 30 days, it lasted for 3 months. In 2004, twin probes were launched to Mars. The Spirit and Opportunity rovers sought evidence of water on the red planet. They were originally designed for 90 days, but Spirit traveled 7 kilometers in 7 years, sent 124,000 pictures, and analyzed 93 rock samples before becoming stuck in a sand dune. Opportunity is still active. The main purpose of Curiosity is to locate possible traces of water and life on the surface of Mars, as well as to carry out planetary habitability studies in preparation for future human exploration. The Curiosity rover was launched by NASA on the 11th of November 2011. The rover successfully landed on the 6th of August 2012 in the 150-kilometer-wide Gale crater. The landing was completely automatic, extremely complicated, and risky. This is why it was called the 7 Minutes of Terror. When the descent module entered the Martian atmosphere, it lowered its speed. At an altitude of 10 kilometers, the supersonic parachute opened. Then, at 7 kilometers, the heat shield disconnected. When the speed was low enough, the protective shield also disengaged. The sky crane continued the descent and lowered the Mars rover onto the Martian surface from a height of 20 meters. Curiosity analyzes rocks with its high-tech instruments. These include the ChemCam, a chemical camera that shoots infrared laser beams at the rock it examines, thus causing a small amount of the material to evaporate. The camera then examines the composition of the resultant fumes by spectroscopy. In September 2012, Curiosity found an ancient riverbed, which provides proof of past water activity on the surface of Mars, a prerequisite for the emergence of life.